So I have lots of big fat cucumbers from my garden, and these are not the kind that I like to eat in a salad. They're too seedy and big. I like them when they're skinnier, but sometimes they get lost in the garden. So, pickles. We're gonna make some homemade pickles with these. I have a small saucepan. I'm gonna add a cup of white vinegar to this. Then I'm gonna add a cup of water to that. 2 tablespoons of sugar. A tablespoon of salt. And about a teaspoon of peppercorns. I do not have dill, so these are not going to be dill pickles, but that's fine. I've had them like this before. They're still delicious. All right, I'm going to bring this to a boil on the stove. Now I'm going to cut up my cucumbers. I'm going to do them in, not spears. I'm going to do them in rings. You don't want them too thin or too thick. This is a good thick, whatever. That's good. Because you don't want them to get mushy. I'm going to start packing them down into my mason jar. I probably should have used the one with the wide lid, but I didn't. I have 2 big cloves of garlic. I just stuck one down right in the middle of the jar. I'm going to save this one for the top. And you want to try to pack the jar as much as possible. All right. Another clove of garlic right on top there. You don't need this funnel, but I have it for when I make tomato sauce, so I'm going to use it. I have my boiling liquid here that I'm just going to pour right in. Try to get all the bubbles out. See the bubbles coming to the top? I'm going to tap those all out. And that's it. I'm going to cover these, put the lid on nice and tight without burning your hand, and I'm gonna leave this on the counter. As it cools, it will suck the safety top back in, so these will be sealed. And the longer they sit, obviously, the better they are. So once it's cooled, then I'll put it in the fridge. And they're good in 24 hours, but I'll probably wait a couple days before we start eating these. But that's it. Easy homemade pickles. If you have excessive cucumbers in your garden, make them.